Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to emmavoid's Let's Play of Wandersong. So, last we left off, we had fallen along with the hero down into this big spooky mountain after meeting up with the giant monster, which we can all already guess well enough is totally the overseer, of course. So, now we're trying to escape. I guess maybe we should chat a bit. Come back! Audrey! Wait! Yeah. I can't believe we're getting out of this. When I realized my sword was gone, I thought I was done for. I feel naked without it. Even if we get out of here, I don't know what I'll do without my sword. I hope it's still on top of the mountain. What do you need it for anyway? You're not killing overseers anymore. It's more than that. It's the source of my powers. Without it, I'm basically nothing. Audrey, that's not true. Your sword isn't what makes you great. Well, my sword is what lets me shoot lightning. I would say that's pretty great. What were you like? Before you knew you were the hero. Before I was the hero, nobody cared about me. Nobody? Why would they? I mean, yeah, I'm strong and smart and pretty, but lots of people are those things. That's not what makes people care about you. When I got the sword, that's when they cared. So, Ayala tested you in a dream, right? Yeah. Did she test you too? Yeah. When the end of the world is nigh, I think everyone in the world has that dream. That's how they find the hero. Everyone? Everyone. They're all told the world's ending, too, but most everyone forgets about it after. Or pushes the knowledge to the back of their mind. It's a hard thing to accept. How did you become friends with the bugs, anyway? Well, I was just very careful. Everyone steps on bugs without thinking. Can you imagine how that feels? What, to step on bugs? No, to be stepped on. Sounds pretty painful. Not just painful. It's sad when nobody even cares about you. So I don't step on the bugs, Audrey. And just for that, they're your friends? Yup. Caring about others goes a long way. How could you care about something so insignificant, like bugs? How did you even know they would help you? Huh? Well, I didn't know that they would help me. That's not why I care about them, Audrey. I care about them because they're living things. And even if they never did anything to help me at all, they would still be worth caring about. You're so simple. I guess I am. Let's go. Alright, off we go. Hey, look at that. Well, Audrey! Don't step on the bugs! Oh. I wasn't even watching for them. They might be tiny and fragile, but they're special. Bugs are cool, Audrey. And they're our friends. And you promised to be nice. Okay, well, can you ask them to move? Ah, would you look at that? Oh yeah, it might help if we, What a show-off. Come on. There we go. Oh, looks like we got another one over here. Ah! There we go. Alright. This place is looking a lot like one of the Spirit World castles. Oh. Bark! Is this an Overseer castle?
Yeah! And I'm the Heart Fairy!
Why is there a castle inside this cave?
Well, I don't know. Why is there a cave inside this castle?
Oh, it's because the Spirit World collapsed, so everything there got pushed into here.
Bark! This seems possible.
Wait, so does that mean the Overseer is here?
No! He left! All this weird stuff started happening at once. The King of Hearts got sick, and started acting funny, and making monsters. And now we're in a cave, and he ran away! I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
You're not supposed to do anything. The King of Hearts can't be fixed. The only thing anyone can do is end his misery.
Whoa, wait a second! Audrey, you promised! No killing Overseers!
That's right, I did. But then, what should we do? Do you think it's better this way? The King of Hearts a beast skulking about— Wait a second. Is the King of Hearts a big black wolf monster?
Yes! Well, he is now. But he was nice before.
So that monster we saw earlier—
That was the King of Hearts? Are you really gonna kill him? No! We'll find another way. Right, Audrey?
What are you gonna do? Sing to him?
Maybe.
That's ridiculous.
That might work. The King of Hearts really likes music. If there's any bit of him left, and you put all your heart into it, he might respond to it. It's worth a shot.
Yeah. See, Audrey? We have to try.
And you promised.
Okay, fine. We'll do it your way. Maybe it can work after all. That would be nice.
Bark, you give me a good feeling. Are you the hero? Oh, no. That's Audrey. But do you really think I seem like a hero? Yes. I like you. Wow. I like you too. The King of Hearts is really good. Or at least he was. He's the most sweetest, loving, nice wolfie. He loves everybody and he would never hurt anybody. Yowza, I'm so worried about him. Why did he have to start acting so strange? Do you think he'll be okay? I don't know. But we'll do everything we can to help him. Me and Audrey have a very special agreement. We're working together now. Okay. Gosh, I'm excited. I really hope you can help him and bring him back here. He's my most special friend in the whole universe. He loves to bark and play and howl and not make evil monsters, even though that's what he does now. If you can make him normal again, I think everything is going to be okay.
Okay, enough already. Do you talk this much to everything? We need to get a move on.
Well, bye. Bye.
Cute dog fairy. Oh, wait. Ah! Audrey, come back. Do you really think singing is going to do anything?
Yeah, it has to.
I hope you're right, for both our sakes. Remember the Sun and Moon Overseers? When Overseers are dying, they lose their personality, and their shape. By the end, there's nothing left that's recognizable. So, even if the King of Hearts used to love music, there's really no guarantee that part of him is still alive now.
No way! Music never dies, Audrey. You'll see.
Hey, hang on a second. Where's your witchy friend?
Oh, Miriam? You hurt her, remember?
Oh. Well, you and her really messed up back then, letting creatures out of the spirit world, and she was a real jerk too. But you aren't so bad. I'm amazed you let her hang out around you. Her attitude was so bad, she must—
Hey! Don't talk about Miriam like that. She's my friend. And I'm still mad that you hurt her. I hate that you call yourself a hero. You just act like a big bully. When you have a problem, all you do is hurt people. You're no hero at all. And what you did to Miriam was really terrible. She was just trying to help my friends. She was gonna save the world with me. She's a good person. You didn't have to hurt her, Audrey. That was just plain evil.
Sorry for hurting your friend.
You're sorry?
I'm doing my best to be the hero and do the right thing. Maybe I went too far. Is she okay?
I don't know. She had to go home, but I think she'll be okay. I just wish she was here. The things you do with your sword aren't always good. I know you fought monsters and saved lots of people, but you also hurt us a lot. I think it's good that you lost it. You don't need it to be a hero. You'll see. We'll work together and save the King of Hearts.
I hope you're right. You've already surprised me. So I guess at this point, I'll believe anything. I won't be much use without my sword anyway. So, as scary as it is, my fate here rests in your hands. What have I gotten myself into? Oh, come on. The bard knows what they're doing. You may be the hero, but Kale is a real hero. Actually cares about people. Ooh, right. I forgot it's freezing out here. There we go. That'll work better. What was... Oh. Okay. Weird. Oh, this is totally, the rest of the castle. Interesting. Hey! Oof. Well, that's not a good sign. Big Doggo was just like, nope. No sword for you. That's my sword! That stupid dog has it! Where's he taking it? Let's go after him. There we go. Hey, not so cold up here anymore. Hey! That stupid dog! What are you doing? Holding my sword over lava! Give it back here, boy! Nope. No! Oh. Oh, did you look at that? Kale's friends saved the day again. Yes!
My bird friend!
That was close. Too close. This thing almost destroyed my sword. That would have been a catastrophe. He's evil.
No, Audrey! Don't you see? He's scared. He doesn't want you to hurt him. And that's why he tried to take your sword. But he didn't hurt us.
Didn't hurt us? He buried us under a rock slide. We're lucky we escaped alive. Your bird friend has the right idea. The beast hurt them too, didn't he?
This isn't what you promised. You have to be nice. Let me just sing. We have to try, Audrey. I think there's still something good inside him.
Ooh. Well. That doesn't look good. That thing's just a monster now. It won't listen to us.
No! There has to be a way.
There might be, if you let me hit it with lightning. That'll stun it, and then you'd be able to get close.
Will that hurt him?
Yes.
Ah! Fine, but only because I want to help him. Please don't do more than you have to.
Alright, doggy. Oh. Hey! Could you make yourself useful? And maybe cover me? I can't charge up if he's attacking me. Oh. Who's over there? Okay, whoa! There we go. Well. That's definitely interesting. This music is pretty awesome. Whoa! Okay, that's new. Hey, there we go. Oh boy. Loud donkey. Oh, the music here is... Whoa! Really freaking cool. Ah! I love how even Kale's singing is very rock and roll for this. Oh. Come on, doggo. if this is working. Oh boy. Nope, 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 nope. Oof. No. Bad dog. Oof. Ooh, that was close. Oh boy. No, 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 bad dog. Oh, butts. Sorry. Ah! Hush, doggo. Hush, hush. Aww. Got all small. Hey! You're the King of Hearts, right? I bet nobody even tried to talk to you. But you're not really so bad, are you? Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Audrey, you promised! Yeah, well, I lied. But why? The King of Hearts wasn't bad. He didn't have to die. You just don't get it. And maybe you never will. This is just how it had to happen. And I did what I had to make sure it did. I told you, I can't just promise away my responsibility. Being the hero is more than that. Then being the hero is stupid! It's stupid and I hate it! It's stupid and I hate it, and you didn't have to do it! You could have chosen different. We could have healed the Overseer, and fixed everything, and stopped the world from ending. But you ruined it! You ruined everything! Sorry. No, it doesn't work that way, you butt! Audrey, why? Lil B. No. How you doing? Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Ever again. What? You're a liar. This is just a game to you. You don't really care about us at all. You don't care if the world ends. You don't care about anything. I thought I could be a hero. I thought I could change something. But it was all a lie. To make me feel good. I should never have listened to you. Lil B. That hurts. But it's not true. I really didn't lie to you. I swear. Actually, I came to tell you. I'm totally on your team now. Huh? Yeah. I mean, you're still definitely not the hero, but that doesn't matter. You're good. And there's still a chance to stop the end of the world. There's still one more Overseer. The one we, skipped. The Dream King? Yeah. I told Audrey as much. That maybe she should stop and give you time to collect the Earth Song. But she really didn't like that. One bit. Really? I think she's really scared, Lil B. When I said she should wait for you, she acted like I was taking something from her. I think she really wants to be the hero. Basically, no matter what. She's kinda dangerous. I mean, I love you both, but she's gotta be stopped. Then there's no time to waste. Yes, we need to hurry. Back to Lane Tree. Right, but first, you gotta collect the King of Hearts song.
right.
Oh. This is interesting. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, well, okay. Seems to be working, maybe. Oh, there we go. Aww, it's cute. Ta-da! Act 7. The Song in the Storm. Interesting. Oh. Where? What? Huh. Oh. Whoa. Hey now, Wanderer. I'm not surprised to see you here. We've been all over the world together now. It's been a huge adventure for me. I bet it has for you, too. But someday, the adventure's gotta end, doesn't it? Everything's gotta end someday. I'm glad to share our connection, Wanderer. We only crossed paths briefly, here and there, but I think it made a difference. It's amazing, isn't it? Even the tiny little things we do, they can send out ripples that change all the people around us, and then all the people around them, and then the whole world. We just gotta make our ripples good, and the whole world would be a bit more good too. When I left on my journey, I thought nothing really mattered, and then I started to think that maybe everything does. Now I really can't decide which it is, but I know one of those is. And they're almost the same thing, but they're also really not at all. I guess figuring that out is really the biggest question there is. Huh. This is... Huh. there's a house here, and... what is the deal with this? Well, I can't talk to it. And it doesn't seem to react to, singing. Hey!
Miriam!
Kale.
Are you feeling better?
Good enough.
Is your grandma okay?
She's fine. I got to say my goodbyes to her. Figured I'd see you here. Just one more overseer, right?
Right. It was so scary without you, Miriam. I met the hero again, and I thought we would be friends, actually. But she didn't want that.
Yeah, no crap.
But she also told me some things. She's not evil, Miriam. She's just misunderstood.
Coming from you, I think that means the same thing. I don't even care about her. I came to see you. I'm sorry I left. I couldn't let you do this part on your own.
Aw, Miriam.
This isn't a joke. This is really it, Kale. We're gonna have to face the Dream King. And probably Miss Hero, too. If she kills him, it's all over. The world is actually gonna end. And everything we worked for, and all the places we've been, and all the people we know, they're gonna go away. Do you understand that?
Yeah. I'm scared, Miriam. But we'll just have to do our best. I'm glad I'm doing it with you.
Aww. You... Okay, let's go.
Okay, so it was kind of looking like this whole place was some big dream or something, but I just realized that might be because of the Dream King.
Do you remember this place? I picked you up on my broom here and flew you to Delphi.
Oh yeah, that's how our adventure started.
It feels like forever ago.
What was it like seeing Safi again?
It was nice. I really missed her. Maybe it's stupid, but I was so worried. She wasn't gonna be there. Everything's a mess in Delphi, too. Monsters everywhere. And, you know, she's so old. When I saw her, I got very emotional. I'm just not good at that stuff. Why am I even telling you this?
Don't be embarrassed. I'm glad she was okay, too.
I felt like such a failure, showing up back home like that, without saving the world. But she didn't make me feel bad at all. She was just happy to see me. She's the best. Aww. I still feel guilty for leaving you. Sorry.
It's okay, Miriam. You did what you had to do.
I hate how nice you are. You really shouldn't be. To me.
But you're my friend.
I'm not a good friend.
Sure you are.
No, I'm not. You climbed that mountain by yourself, and you had to deal with the hero. I shouldn't have left you.
It really was okay.
That's not the point. I didn't leave for good reasons.
You were hurt.
Sorta. I wasn't really that bad. The truth is, I probably could have come with you, but I was scared.
I'm scared too, Miriam.
I don't mean like that. I mean, I am scared about the world ending and stuff. But that wasn't why I was scared when I left. I sound so pathetic. Scared of everything. Why do I have to be like this?
Oh, Miriam, what were you scared of?
I shouldn't have said anything. This is embarrassing. Never mind. Are you scared of your feelings for Kale, Miriam?
Wait, I really want to know. Why were you scared?
Gah! I don't know. I guess it's scary being close to someone. Okay?
Miriam! That is the cutest damn thing. That's why you were scared?
I knew you wouldn't understand.
But I want to.
I don't have a lot of friends, okay? I don't talk to people. And I definitely don't tell people things about myself. I'm so bad at this.
You tell me things all the time.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's scary. This is scary. Sharing feelings.
Are you scared now?
Yes!
Miriam, I totally feel you there. It's not easy.
That's what I don't get about you. You act like everything's no big deal. Even when it is. I just admitted to you that I basically ditched you to go die alone in the mountains or something, for no good reason. And you don't even care. I shouldn't have come back. I should have never shown my face again.
Miriam! You shouldn't feel that way. I'm sorry for pretending like it's no big deal. I know how scary it is to share your feelings. To be honest, I'm not good at it either.
That's crap. All you do is share your feelings. You sing at everything.
I share good feelings because it helps people. But I have bad feelings too. I just don't like to share those because they're not important.
Huh? You think my stupid feelings are important?
Yeah, everyone's important, and I want to help them. I guess that's why I only share good things. Sharing bad things doesn't help.
It would help me. How do you think I feel? Always complaining, always having problems, while you pretend you're perfect. That's what's scary. It makes me feel worse about myself. Like I'm crazy.
I'm sorry. You aren't crazy. I'm the crazy one.
No, you're not. You're just weird. So, you really aren't mad at me for leaving?
No. I think you did your best, and that's okay.
Really? It doesn't hurt your feelings at all?
Well, I guess it hurts my feelings a little bit. But more than that, I'm really glad you came back. I missed you a lot, Miriam.
Yeah, I missed you too. More than I thought I would. I guess that's why, even though it was really scary, I felt like I had to come back. You're a really special person, Kale. I spent my whole life alone and sad, but you made me feel a little better. Just in time for the end of the world, I guess. But I'm glad for it anyway. I'm glad I had a friend like you before the end. Okay, I just had to say that. I'm done now. No more icky-feely feelings. Back to cool Miriam now.
I like icky-feely feelings, Miriam. But, okay, just so you know, I feel the same about you. Thanks for being my friend, Miriam.
Gosh, they're freaking adorable. Ah, they're so cute. I can't handle it. It's too much. Oh. Well, look at this.
I'm scared. Why is everything breaking? Why is everything bad? Did I do something wrong? I wish we could fix it. Dad says it's gonna be okay, but
I don't believe it. I think the world really is ending. Just like Mom said when she came back. It's sad.
Bardling, you look 10 times stronger than last I saw you. Not in your muscles, but in your heart. I can see it. You must have had quite an adventure. My boy has grown strong too. He's surely tougher than his old man. It's been difficult, raising the boy with a ghost mother. I hope I did a good job. Even if he never will grow up. For some reason, it still means so much to raise someone. I can't thank you enough for bringing Mary back to us, Bardling. It made this final time mean so much more. I would be lost without her. Well, I still feel lost all the time, but it's much better than being lost alone.
Aw. Peh, it's so dark out, and everyone is so dour. It's bad enough the world is ending. Why does everyone have to be depressing on top of that?
Ruby, oh my god.
Foul creatures destroyed my house. Cretins. They had to move me to Bronson's house, and then it got so nasty out here, everyone wanted to stand outside and watch. I was perfectly fine inside, but they made me come out. Said we should be together for the end. I hate moving. Just let me die in peace. Jeez, Ruby, come on. Everyone's so worked up about the end of times. All my friends are dead already. Who gives a hoot? Bah. Alright, Ruby. Kiddo, ain't you a sight for sore eyes? Things sure went to heck out here. Maybe you noticed. Did everything I could for my folks here, but there's only so much you can do. Reckon this is the end of the world Pa mentioned. Did you come to watch too? Sure had a lot of time to think on it, and I don't think I've got any regrets, kiddo. If this really is the end, I'm glad I got to be here for it with my folks. And my pa, too. There's nothing in this world I want more, and I already got it. That's really all there is to it. Aw. Langtree's my home, though, and my home through and through. I'm staying with it to the very end. I know you didn't grow up here or nothing, but I always knew Langtree was your home, too. It's really something to see you back here now. You're part of our family, kiddo. Aww. Zounds! What a time to see you again. After you left, everything spiraled out of control. Vicious monsters attacked our poor village. They tore up our trees and houses. Oh, it was even worse than the ghosts. Thank goodness Miss Mayor was here. Our little Langtree has seen so much strife. Thank our lucky stars we're all still here, even you. But oh, jeepers. They say the world is ending now. Could it be true? It's all too much. Gadzooks, if it's really all ending, I never told Miss Mayor how I really feel. I still don't know if I have the courage. How could she care about a little old thing like me? Maybe I will tell her. Oh, I can't do it. Alright, buddy. Bartlett! Oh, goodness. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Marley and I missed you so much. It's certainly been a time here. It's as the spirits warned us, I suppose. I can't believe it's the end. It's been so hard for us with all this. Especially Ruby. I was so worried for her. But the mayor told me not to worry, and to be with Marley instead. She's been tending to Ruby in my place. She's so gracious, Bartlett. The mayor, I mean. I admire her strength so much. She really cares about us. I wish I could be a person like her. I wish I still had time to become that person. All these people mean so much to me. Langtree really is a special place. You always belonged here with us, Bartlett. I'm so glad I got to see you again. Aww. Little bird. Goodness, it's been some time. You must have had the most wonderful adventure. I want to hear all about it. Oh, The end is coming soon, isn't it? I'm having the most dreadful thought that there isn't even enough time for you to tell me all your stories. I've missed talking with you, little bird. We used to talk forever and ever, didn't we? But there's no more forever left. I've had the most wonderful life, surrounded by lovely folks like you and Francine and all of Langtree. I couldn't ask for more, and yet I want to. I wish we all had more time, little bird. Thank you for your smiles and your music. I love you, little bird. Oh my god, they're all so adorable and sweet and Game, why you gotta get so spoopy? Come on. Oh. Come on, bird friend. Oh, wow. Real quick, what's over there? Oh, nothing. Okay. That was unnecessary. Come back. Hey, come on. There we go. Okay. Bird's friend help again. There we go. Actually, we need to take this a little further, don't we? The music is so cool and spoopy here. Oh no. Oh, I know what we're gonna have to do. There we go. And we'll let this take us back up, and then... Oh, I didn't quite need it, did I? Oh well. Oh, the music is so badass and creepy, and I love it, and oh man, here we are. Oh, they're doing such a great job of making this feel so epic, and hey! Oh boy, you again. At a time like this? What is it with you humans? Waiting until the worst possible moment to show up. Stuff's about to go down. Big stuff. The Dream King's fading, and once he's gone... poof! The whole world's over. You sure you want to be here for it? You should go hold someone you love, or something. We're the hero's welcome party. You met her? She's pretty intense. Can't really say I'm a fan. Having your overseer killed ain't exactly fun. Wonder if there's an analogy you'd understand. It's probably kinda like if your mom got killed or something. But it's also kind of her job to die, and you're kinda supposed to help. I doubt you get it. Looking back, I'm glad you made me go back to the Queen of Winds, even though it was hard. We really cared about each other, you know? It was important for me to be there for the end. Aww. Wind Fairy, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, Heart Fairy.
Bark! The King of Hearts didn't make it back after all. Ah! I'm sorry. I really tried. That's okay. Losing your overseer is part of being a fairy. Even though it's sad, I knew to expect it. Talking to everyone here made me feel a lot better. I know it's gonna be okay. I'm still sorry. But I'm glad you're okay.
Aww.
Are fairy parties normal? Like this? Where all the fairies hang out? No! It's so cool meeting other fairies. I didn't know any of them. We never get to hang out. Oh, you just hang with your overseer? Yes, until they die. Whoa! Where do fairies and overseers come from? Well, fairies are made by overseers. We aren't nearly as old as they are, though. Overseers are like part of the planet. They exist when the world exists, and it dies when they die. The idea that they are different entities is an illusion. They are all the same thing. Huh. Actually, the separation of all things is an illusion. We are all part of the same whole. Everything you think is internal to you is influenced by external forces, and those forces are also influenced by you. Because they are all connected, and your senses, which tell you otherwise, are lying. Huh. I don't know if that really answered my question, but thank you.
You've come for the end too, hmm? It's a bit like a party here. So fun. I love parties. I wish I could make tea for everyone, but the Dream King doesn't have any. Shucks. You like yours black, don't you? I knew he'd be trouble right from the start. The Dream King was such a mess of an overseer. How did he get to be the last one alive? It's not fair.
Meow had a feeling you'd be here again. Because of my determination? Something like that. Mr. Dream King has only gotten worse. He spent a lot of time away, avoiding the hero, but he can't do that anymore. He's really sick. Meow is worried he doesn't have much longer. Good thing we made it just in time. I'll sing to him. I've been all over the world now. I have every piece of the Earth Song, except his. So it's totally different from last time. This time, he has to listen. Meow isn't so sure about that. But you don't care what Meow thinks, do you? Nope. Sheesh.
Okay, so hold up. Let's check and see if there's any... No. Okay. Where did the other fairies go to? Huh.
Mr. Dream King really isn't a bad guy. Really. But he's been through so much. It's hard even for Meow to understand sometimes. Being alive for an eternity, it would make anyone go crazy. Meow just wishes she could help somehow. And Meow really wishes deep down in her little heart that you or anyone could talk some sense into him. But the hero will probably be coming soon too. Meow hasn't seen her yet, but when she does, that's gonna be the end. Meow isn't ready for that. Oh, poor Dream Fairy. Hey, here they are.
Oi, what's up? Thanks for busting me and Mooney out of the spirit world. We had a bunch of cool adventures together here. Mooney's still sad about losing his overseer. I'm not really, though. The Sun's King was pretty messed up. I guess for me it was more obvious, since he put me in a cage and all that. I guess the Dream King is pretty messed up too. It's too bad. It's only a matter of time until he goes full monster. Ain't that just the way?
Gasp! Oh, it's you! Talking to everyone here is so scary. Everyone's overseers are gone. I miss the Moon's Queen, but at least I have Sunny.
Aww.
Thanks to Sunny, I've been practicing my bravery skills. I've been living in this strange new world, and not seeing my overseer, and basically doing whatever I want. All with my best friend. It has been baby steps the whole way, but if you keep on walking, no matter what, even a baby like me can step very far. That's what Sunny told me. I feel less scared of everything now. Well, a little bit.
Aww.
The physical world is so intriguing. It's very solid and consistent. I really like it here.
Anybody over this way? Hey, look who it is.
Hello. You've come just in time. For the end. We've all gathered here to bear witness. It's a very special time for us fairies. And for the universe. It's sad, but perhaps not too sad. Everything must come to an end at some point.
Ah, man. Well, here we go. Whew. Would you look at that?
Mr. Dream King. How you doing?
Fantastic. Definitely not deteriorating at an alarming rate. Still got my winning personality and charm. See?
Mr. Dream King, we really gotta talk.
Oh boy, great.
The hero is on her way here right now. And you're the very last overseer. If she kills you, that's the end of the world.
Oh, wow. Really? Thanks. Didn't know that.
Enough with the sass! We need the Earth Song from you. Before you're dead. Give Kale the last piece now.
Okay, sure.
You will?
No. You know, it almost makes me sad, realizing you will never get it.
Because you won't give it.
I don't mean the Earth Song. I mean, it. You've traveled all over the world now. You must have seen yourself. Everything is falling apart. Everyone's losing hope. Those aren't just signs of the end coming. That's what the end is. It's inevitable. Collecting song pieces doesn't matter. And clinging onto the Earth Song as some kind of easy answer for all our problems. That's what's sad. This world was over before you even started.
That's it? You want to just give up? On the Earth Song?
It's impossible. Everyone and everything are moving apart. Always have been. Ever since the universe started. Expanding, decaying. If the whole world could still act together as one, the end wouldn't have come in the first place. Look, I don't want it to be over either. I did everything I could to delay it. I broke the rules, but that made everything worse. The world outside turned ugly while I stalled. People are suffering. Making the world go on longer just isn't natural. You need to let go of it.
Oh, balls. That was easy. That's the end then, right? Credits roll. Thanks for playing. You!
I can't believe you did that, Audrey.
Quit acting so surprised. You both did a great job getting in my way at every step. But in the long run, it was pointless. I win. You losers never stood a chance. Feels good to be honest. I almost wish it wasn't this easy.
Ayala told me about what happened between you. She didn't lie to you, did she? She believed in us. If you had just waited, we could have saved the Dream King.
She told you that, huh? Okay, it's true. In the end, even Ayala turned on me. That's why I ditched her. Because she was wrong. And if you never understand that, it doesn't matter. It's over. Ow, crap!
Is it happening?
Oh boy. Oh good! You were saying something. Now that's more like it. A real final boss. You're insane.
That means we still have a chance. We have to stop her from killing the Dream King.
I know that. One last chance. You, me, and a giant evil boss monster against one lone hero. Pretty good odds, right? Ah! Oof.
No!
Ah, this is stupid! We can't protect the Dream King forever. Eventually, she's gonna win. What do we do?
Steal her sword. She can't do anything without it.
Steal her sword? That's ridiculous! But, okay. You focus on distracting her. I'll go for the sword. Oof. Come on, come on! Dang it! Stop kicking me, you buttface! Ah! Ah! Okay, I'm not sure. Ultimate Bard Kicker. No! Okay, alright, I think... Alright, so I think what I need to do... Oof. I'm not sure what I need to do. Ah, so close! Oh, balls. That's bad. No, that's very bad. No, you butt face. Come on, more stars. Nope. No. Dang it, stop that! No! Dang it, stop! Oh, Dream King, come on, buddy. No! Oh, man. Come on, Miriam, do it, do it! Yes! Miriam! Ah! Don't move. You, Audrey, you losers! Ruining everything! And I actually mean ruining everything. This is my quest. This is my story. Everything that exists is at stake. How dare you try to take that for yourselves? How dare you try to make it about you? It isn't!
Audrey, you're special.
What?
I said you're special. Even if you weren't the hero, I mean. Audrey, you're super strong and super smart and really great at everything you do. I get why you were picked to be the hero. You deserve it. But that doesn't mean you have to do it. Being the hero is just a title. You can do whatever you want. And you'd still be special. I really mean it. Let's stop fighting. If you just give up on doing it your way, maybe you wouldn't be the hero. But I could learn the Earth Song from the Dream King and stop the world from ending. We could actually save the world. Everyone would be okay. And you'd be a real hero. Okay?
That's not enough.
No, 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 no!
Balls. Oh no. That's bad. That's pretty bad. No, no. Sing at it. Sing at it more. Okay, I think, wow, this is spooky as heck. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Let's go this way. Oh, man, this is... Yes! Ah! The mayor! Oh. Well. Oh, wow. Ah! They were okay. And they're singing. Everybody's singing. There we go. The mermaids and the pirates are singing too. Ah! Ah! Even Kale's along. And the big spooky factory dude. Wow. I can see where Kayla got their pipes from. Dang. Ah! That's one heck of a way to ring in the end of the world. bugs! The bugs are singing! Ah! That is the cutest damn thing! Oh my god! Little singing bugs! Even the fishies and all the people in the pirate town, and oh my god, this is so adorable. Ah! And everyone's at Beth's Diner. All of them singing and playing and ah! Hold on, okay, so... There we go. So basically... Ah! Cute. It's Dragon Ball Z. We're doing a spirit bomb, but it's music and anti-ending the world power, I guess. Ah! And a bunch of them hanging out at the ruins even. Ah! And all the monks and the birds. Ah! Ah! The little flying whale things. Wow, there's a lot of them. Ah! Miriam! Oh wow. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you two. We did it! Right? Did we do it? I thought it was over. We never got the last piece of the Earth Song. I thought so too. But in the end, it didn't matter. When you reached out with your voice, the whole world answered back. And Aya heard you. She saw you all working together, just for a moment, and it was just enough to harmonize with her new song. What you sang wasn't the Earth Song, it was something special that only you could have done. And even after an infinite infinities of universes beginning and ending and beginning again, I've never seen anything like it. That's why I'm so proud of you two. Nobody ever tried like you did. It wasn't even supposed to be possible. But you made it possible. You changed the rules forever. You gave hope to everything that exists. And that's just so special. Wow. So a little bit of an extra long episode today, but I think it was worth it. Oh, the fairies became... The fairies are becoming the new overseers. That's awesome. Well, we're here. You said you wanted to check in on your friends, right? Just let me know when you're ready to move on. I never thought I'd see the day, but peace talks are finally happening between Chandesh and Rule. If only Hala were still here to see it. I'm keeping her intentions in my heart, and trying to speak in her place here. It's never easy with Mother's stubbornness, but I suppose that was Hala's challenge as well. It feels so bizarre, sitting here and talking to the Witch Queen like she's just another person. We spent our whole lives afraid of you. Get over it. I'm not going to live forever. We don't have time for distrust. I need to know my people will have peace after I'm gone. The Sky Temple was destroyed in the monster outbreak. It's too important a place to leave like that. Are you going to rebuild it? I thought you people wanted the temple. I thought you did. Well, we did, until it got busted. Maybe we should rebuild it together. Yeah. Undefined. I think we might have had a little bit of a bug there, but that's okay. That's a splendid idea. It's hard knowing what to ask for here. All we ever really wanted from you was to be left alone, I guess. Leaving alone is what got us into this mess. Where our communication died, distrust grew, until we lost all concept of your true intentions. We need the promise that we won't be alone anymore. We are here together, and that isn't about to change. So if we are to coexist peacefully, we need to work together.
It's you! I promised myself if I ever saw you again, I'd capture you and put you back in prison. But now we're in peace negotiations, so your counts of treason are currently suspended. I suppose...
Well, okay dude, whatever. Boss! You made it back! We were keeping Chandish safe while you were away. It was tough. The monsters just got worse and worse. Tough for regular old witches maybe, but not for us. No, it really was tough though. Yeah, I guess it was pretty tough. But then, all at once, they just vanished. It was a miracle. They probably gave up after we fought them so hard. Something really special happened, I think. We heard your voice from far, far away. Well, more than just your voice. It was something huge. 1,000,000 voices all at once. Like that song you sang to the king and queen. That's how we knew it was you, boss. And all at once, everyone started singing along. It felt really powerful. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You actually have a really nice singing voice, son. Oh, thanks. It looks like the war is ending, so maybe Chandish won't need protectors anymore. Yep, it's true. We were talking about retiring the masks. I'm ready to be just a regular witch again. I'm not yet. We could fight crime here at home, but I couldn't do it without you, son. Shucks. Cuties. Ready to keep going? That we are. Ah! Moonbat! Moonbat! Sundog Queen and Moonbat King. Ah, so cute. Hola! Looks like we have a special guest in the audience. Now that the borders are open again, we've hit the road.
Or the river, with my boat.
We're a sailing band. Like pirates? Not really. But look, I even got a new accordion. We still remember your song, too. That's right. Would you like to hear it? Heck yeah. Haha, let's go. And the 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you gonna do it again? Hey, didn't do it this time. I'm not smashing my accordion this time. It's really expensive. Oh no. That's cool. Alright then, amigo. Wayfarer. It's been a time and a half, hey? I'm grateful just to be alive. After all we and the world went through, didn't think I'd ever see the capital again. And look, there's witches here too now. Everything's changing so fast. But after so much war, that's a good thing. I think I'm ready for some wayfaring of my own. I'm gonna take my banjo and see the world. Any way I can, Wayfarer. Because there's so much to do and so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. And you'll never shine if you don't look. God damn it. I want to be like you, Wayfarer. Traveling the world with a song in my heart. Making people happy wherever I go. Yeah. Everyone will know I'm coming by the sound of my banjo. And they'll call me by a special name. Like that guy Phil with the banjo. Yeah. That's the dream. Oh, hey, buddy. It was so scary. I thought for sure the world was ending. I'm glad it didn't. Good thing the hero saved us. She's the coolest ever. Okay. I wish I met her when she was here. Nobody knows where she is now. She vanished. I bet she wanted to live like a normal person now that the world is saved. She's so humble. Me, I would want to be famous. I really wonder what she's doing now. I want to be strong like her someday. Hello again. Did my flower come in handy? You said it was to save the world or something, didn't you? The world's still here, so it must have worked. My husband gave me that flower many years ago. It was a hardy one. I was protective of it since it was the last thing I had of him. But of course, that's not true. I have all of our happy memories together too. The flower wasn't worth much by comparison. Giving it away felt like the right thing. I was finally able to move on with my life. See, I even left the house. I'm in a wonderful mood, the likes of which I haven't been in a long, long time. So I made cookies. I'm sharing them with everyone today. Aww. Both. Cute. Can I get up there to talk to... No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Ready to keep going? Oh wait, the dog wasn't Sun. The frog is... Aww. Frog is Sun. And Sun Queen. And the dog was... What was the dog? Heart. That was it. I gotcha. Oh, it's my muffin. Are you finally moving back in with Mama? No. What a shame. Your father finally came home after all these years. He settled in completely right away. Now I can't get him to leave. I couldn't even make him come out to say hello. That's okay. I don't even remember what he looks like. Muffin. That's too sad for me to even think of. You grew up without a father's love. Maybe that's why you turned out like this. Muffin, even if you are very strange, you know your mama loves you, right? I wish I saw you more. And he'd never say it, but I'm sure your father is ashamed for never seeing you. We should all have a meal together someday soon, and be a family again. All we have in this world is each other, Muffin. Let's not let each other go. Okay. Maybe. Yaha! You came back! Me and Tara are doing so great. We never would have come together without you. Thank you so much. I mean it. She taught me a lot about myself. Nobody in this town ever believed in me before you. But now, it feels like everyone does. It's hard feeling worthless. And it's hard when nobody cares about you. Because you can't control it if they do. But you can control if you care about other people. Tara gave me someone to care about. I never had that before. But once I did, it made me feel so cared for too. Now that Alara is opening up a lab, I think I'm going to help out there. I've never done science before, but I want to learn. Being with Ilara makes me feel so special. It feels like we can do anything with her. Hey, doggo. Good dog. Who else we got to chat with here? Hey, it's me. The guy who was in the Happy Kid mask. Remember? Whatever. I've got a new job now. I'll never have to wear that cruddy Happy Kid mask again. And I'm finally putting my science degree to use. The factory's a lab now. Have you heard? We're developing stuff that's going to change the world. The Baron may have had some wacky ideas about toys, but the guy really knew how to build a production line. His stuff is going to take us far. This isn't going to be a crappy factory town anymore. Chismest is going to be at the forefront of technology. I can feel it. Alright. That makes me wonder if the Baron is... No. Maybe? No. I don't know.
You've returned. I've been toiling away here. After our quest to destroy the factory, we had to create something to replace it. Miss Astronomer, that is Ilara, she has such grand vision for this city. I couldn't help but be taken up by it. I see Miriam is here as well. Part of me wishes to speak with her again, but I suppose things are awkward. Miriam and I are on separate journeys. I can see now that it was never meant to be. If only I had the wisdom to know it when she did. My heart still burns for her, but in a respectful, non-romantic way. In the cold, dead city Chismest once was, Miriam's passion burned loud and bright. But now the people of Chismest are free, and our dreams, which were once frozen beneath the snow, can finally thaw and bloom here once more. It's a new life for all of us here.
No? Okay. Guess that's it from you. Ah. Anybody over here? Hey! Huh? Okay. Weird. Ah, my old cohort. How do you do? With the Baron stepping down from the factory, I've seized the means of toy production and repurposed it to be my new laboratory. There's so much machinery in here with so much potential. We could use it to manufacture new technologies, to the benefit of everyone. That's my vision for this place. One by one, all the stars went out, until none were left. I was watching the sky at that moment. It sent a shiver down my spine. I was sure the world had come to an end. But then, all at once, the sky was filled with completely new stars. New constellations, new galaxies, a new hope for us. I don't know how long our lease on existence has extended, but it made me reconsider what I was doing with mine. That's what brought me here. They say the stars guide our destinies, that some can be born under a lucky star, and some not. I think it's a load of shark quack. Pardon my language. But there's something poetic about a new sky of stars, isn't there? The old stars that guided us are dead, and now our destinies are in our own hands. We get to decide what will become of this world moving forward. Maybe that was always true, but now I believe in it. I hope to create a good future. Alright, well, it very well may have been. I think the Baron might be Kale's dad. That's really weird and awkward. Ready to keep going? Gotta check in with everybody. Hey, it's the man fairy. Fairy man. Hey, and now he's a man king. With a suit and tie still underneath his robes. That's weird, but cute.
Mayday! It's been so long. Have you been adventuring? We've been on some of our own. The mermaids joined our crew now. We sound better than ever, matey. You've got to sing with us again soon. I came into this world with a dream to captain my own pirate crew. And when I saw my first mermaid, I had one more dream, to see her again.
All my life just to make those things real. And now they are. It's something special, matey. I feel blessed every day. This crew's more than a crew. We're a family. A family we all chose, together. And now that my dreams came true, I want to foster their dreams. That's what a good captain ought to do. And remember, matey, to this family, you'll always be, like, a weird cousin or something. What I'm saying is, you can come back anytime. We love you, matey. Aww. That's cute. Young'un, made it back in one piece, huh? I was worried. Didn't think you had it in you. Kids like you don't go far in this world. At least I thought so. Bet you've seen some things now. Maybe you're crusty as old Lou now. No, you definitely ain't. I ain't one to leave the ship much, but the sky's putting on quite a show today. I ain't ever seen something like it. You gotta be grateful for life's miracles. It's you! Business has been going well. While these bozos have been worrying about mermaids, I've been keeping our bean flow strong. Money isn't gonna make itself. I mean, I haven't been all business, but mostly. I care so much about this crew. I want them to have good lives, you know? That's why I gotta be the one to keep her eyes on the beans. I like my job. Kept us going this long. It's so great to see you again. We've got to have coffee with the crew later. Or, oh, right. You and coffee don't mix so well, do you? Well, I've heard about this new thing called decaf. If you like terrible things. Why, if it isn't the silly one? Back for more, huh? Just kidding. The truth is, this whole cruise is silly as they come. I've been fooling myself, denying the obvious truth. It's good to have you back. So, actually, I've been thinking about quitting coffee. Yeah, I don't sleep great on it, and it makes me feel anxious all the time. I haven't even had any today yet. The sky is exploding with glowing stars, so it hasn't been too hard to stay awake. Down... no? Where's... aha! Heh! The cool kid's back! Look up at the sky! Isn't it pretty? Stars have been falling all day. Never seen something like it. Feels like today's really special somehow. I guess it must be special, since you came back too. What was your adventure like? Was it cool? I bet you didn't make any friends as rad as us, right? I really missed you, and stuff. I liked singing with you. We should go on another adventure together. That would be so fun, if you want. Ah! Woo! Me and my girls are taking over this ship. No more hiding out on secret islands for us. We're adventurers now. It's pretty great. The captain is an alright guy, turns out. He was really weird when we first met, but he kinda chilled out. I like his pirate persona, and I also like being a pirate. It's a cool new direction for us. Elenotania. Pretty name. What's next for us? I don't know. I'd like to travel the world, see something besides just ocean. I hear there's these other ocean types, called, like, rivers or lakes or something. Those sound pretty chill. Ah, so cute. Ready to keep going? Where to next? Ah! Chaos Fairy. What do you got for us, Chaos Fairy? Ah, Chaos Mermaid royalty. I love it. I can't believe Delphi's still here. When we left, it really seemed like it was over for this place. I'm glad. I went and visited my mom's grave. I wish I could talk to her again. I've been around the world now, playing my accordion, just like her. And I think I'm getting pretty good, too. I wish I could show her. I wonder what she would think of all of it. The world changed somehow, didn't it? There was a time when everything was bleak, and it felt like all the spirits of the world were close. But it's not like that now. It feels more stable now. Peaceful, even. I don't feel the same fear I used to, but I do miss feeling her so close. Well, I know she's still out there. I just hope I made her proud. Ace! Who knew we'd find each other again in Delphi? We didn't think we'd ever be back here. And you neither. But a miracle's happened. Delphi's shining brighter than ever. And we're back from an adventure round the world. It feels like the spirit is back. We're gonna play some shows here they never forget. Looks like your journey's about over too, eh? You've got to sing with us again. What do you say? Totally. But not right now. I haven't been home in forever. I want to have some rest. But I promise I'll be back. I'll hold you to that, Ace. The whole band misses you like crazy. I couldn't stay out of Delphi for too long. She's my town. She gave me so much growing up. Maybe I've been all over the world now. But I wouldn't have gone anywhere if not for her. I owe a lot to this place. And I'm gonna keep giving back. Because I'm sure somebody out there needs my help too. Feels good to be back in Delphi. It's the same classless dump as before, but I've gone through a transformation. I played my heart out on the world stage. I've soared like an eagle. Being here reminds me of how far I've come. I have to thank you again for bringing the band together. Manny's rough around the edges, but he gets gigs. And Ash is a downer, but their accordion sings like an angel. And then there's me. We make such a great team together. You'll sing with us again someday too, won't you? We're having a bit of a comeback tour here. Back in the Crazy Raven again. Oh, it's so perfectly full circle. And after that, who knows? Feels like we could go anywhere now. I'm sure we will. Oh, wow. I traveled here on your recommendation, remember? But I didn't expect I'd see you again. There's something special about seeing a familiar face in a strange place. I've got to put that in my travel guide. Delphi really seems like a lively, fun place. I'm excited to see that band you mentioned.
It's good to see you.
Remember that?
It's the melody you wrote for my candy shop, Skipper. I wrote some new lyrics in case I ever saw you again. It brought the kids into the shop like crazy. Just like I wanted. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Alright, buddy. Hey! You're the bozo who saved the Crazy Raven. Well, things are going better than ever. That band you started is back in town for a show, and my comedy act is on fire. Wanna hear one? Sure. What did the ox say to her kid when he moved out? Bison.
You definitely already told me that one.
Oh. Well, it's still funny. Alright, buddy. If you say so. Ready to keep going? And the Wind Fairy. Ah! It's... Ah! Hey, the trolls are here too. Nice.
Oh, the human! The okay human. We've met some more okay humans. This witch kept us safe when the world fell apart. We're starting to think humans might just be okay. Only just starting, though. They might still be terrible. I think they're okay. It's hard to forgive after what happened to us. That human was definitely terrible, with the scarf and the lightning sword. Ah.
I think I know who you're talking about.
You know that one? They're so bad.
Humans aren't really like that, I promise. Or definitely not all like that. Sometimes we can be real jerks, but there's good ones too. Please don't give up on us.
Aww. Grandma Sappy! Oh, it's so good to see you. Miriam's told me so much about you.
She did?
Oh my, yes. She cares about you so much. And you made her feel a kind of warmth she never had before. She might never tell you that, but it meant so much to hear that from her. She's such a lonely girl, you know. Thank you for being there for her. I had no idea I'd ever see you two again. Of course, I hoped. But the situation was so hopeless. All I really wanted was for Miriam to see the world and make a friend before she lost the chance to ever do those things. I'm so much more grateful for that than I am for the world being saved. I knew right when we met that you were someone special. This world can be so dark. We need people with the courage to smile and to look out for the lost and lonely. There are so many out there who need help, like Miriam. We all need a bit of love. Ready to keep going? I think we must be near the end. What? You're leaving just like that, Miriam? After bringing your friend all this way? That simply won't do. Ask if they'd like to stay for dinner. You want to stay and have dinner with us?
That sounds nice.
Aww, it's so cute. The Dream Fairy. Here comes the new Dream Overseer. Dream Queen, maybe? Hard to be sure. Ah. So, this is goodbye, huh?
Just for now. But we're gonna hang out all the time, right?
I hope so.
Aww.
I'm tired.
Me too.
We came a really long way together, didn't we?
Yeah.
Thanks for saving the world with me.
Yeah. Thanks for being my friend.
I may have gotten those backwards. I'm not sure who was saying what, but that's okay. Okay. Bye. Hey, you know what? We never... Okay, give me a sec. Is that bird still over here? It is! Hey, bird. Give me a hand here, would you? I have to see what's over here. So we came here before, and there was like a cat, I think? And then the cat was like, go away. And... now? Whoa. Whoa. Huh. Yeah, they're changing colors, so I wouldn't be able to use that to... Huh. Weird. Might be that there's some sort of secret. But we might have to come back for that next time. Ah, wow. This game was definitely something special. Yeah, no going that way. Well, wow. Kale's adorable singing, snoring. Aww. And that's it. Well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Scene select. We could already get a hold of that, but that's because we had some issues on the way here. But that's okay. Thanks for watching. Be sure to come back next time for... I think I'm starting Hollow Knight next, and after that I'm not quite sure, but there's going to be something new. So, yeah. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, all that stuff. And you can check down in the doobly-doo to find links to places where you can chat with me. My Discord server, my Twitter, etc. Or also places you can throw money my way if you'd like. I always appreciate that, of course. So, yeah. Good night, everybody.